For my final video project, I'll be discussing solving systems of linear equations in three variables by methods such as elimination and substitution. I selected TEAK. The student should be able to solve two or more linear inequalities in two variables. The first method I'll be talking about is the substitution method. This method isn't too bad and it takes 5 easy steps. Step 1. Solve the equation on only one equation for one of the variables. Now substitute the solution into the other equation to get an equation with one variable. Find the solution to the new equation found in the previous step and substitute the solution found in step 3 back into one of the original equations. Now, once you find the solution, check it and make sure both of the given equations to see if they work. Now I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the elimination method. First, you multiply the two equations by a suitable number so that when the equations are added, one of the variables is eliminated. Then, add the two new equations. The result should be that there is one variable in the new equation. Solve the new single equation. Substitute the new solution back into the original equation to get the value of the second variable. Now I'm going to show you how to work a few practice problems. I'm going to keep this simple and do x plus y equals 2 for the first equation and x plus 3y equals negative 2. First, for the substitution method, I'm going to take x plus y equals 2 and solve for x. By first subtracting y to the other side, getting x equals 2 minus y. Now, I will plug it in for x in the second equation. 2 minus y plus 3y equals negative 2. Now basically all you do is combine like terms, parentheses are removed, and you have 2 minus y plus 3y equals negative 2. Subtract the 2 to the other side, and you're going to combine the y values together. So now you're left with 2y equals negative 4. Once you find this, you divide by 2 on both sides to get y by itself. Final answer for y should be y equals negative 2. Now plug in the y value into the first equation and solve for x. So you get x plus minus 2 equals 2. The minus overcomes the positive, so you get x minus 2 equals 2. Add 2 to the other side so that you get x by itself. Therefore, x should equal 4. So, your solution set for the two equations comes out to be 4 and negative 2. Now that for the elimination method, you first want to find the number to multiply one of the equations that's suitable so that you can eliminate one of the values, whether it's x or y. Here I'm doing negative 1 for the first equation. So I get negative x minus y equals negative 2. And I'm going to add this to the second equation, x plus 3y equals negative 2. Notice how the two x values have opposite signs. Those cancel. So you're left with the y value and what it's equal to. We got them together to get 2y equals -4. Divide by 2 to get the y by itself, and y equals -2. Now substitute the y back into the first equation, just as you did in the substitution method. Now you should get y minus 2 equals 2. Add it to the other side so that x equals 4. So the solution set is 4, -2. Notice how the same solution, or your answer, is just the same as the substitution method. Both methods work just as equally.